Hey guys, we are finally doing the Mermaid Mask. And let's get started. I cannot wait. Oh, let's create a new file. Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tethers slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet. I like that. I really enjoyed the demo, and so I also enjoyed the Tingle Tower, so I cannot wait to get in this and solve this mystery. All right. I really wanted to read
She
this book. Oh
insisted
gosh,
to be
there I
reading
go,
this, although
skipping.
I'm not sure why.
All right. It's a paperback book, Hex of the Hellsman. And let's open it. There's a photograph of a well dressed man on the inside cover. It's by J.D. Wehrman. Let's read it. 6 pages. Christian Kell Publishing, J.D. Wehrman, Hex of the Helmsman. Something terrible waits you in the depths. Will you face it? He sees it in his dreams. He sees it when he closes his eyes. He cannot escape it. But what is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he covers the truth of what's really hiding beneath the waves. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm on Sea, J.D. Wehrman moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's that novel that's really carving him out a place in the annals of history. As Warman's mastery over the typewriter shines through in every beautiful crafted sentence, the only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? Kristen Kell, publisher. Hex of the Helmsman, J.D. Warman, for T.W. Ibis, for imparting upon me what is to love the art of writing. It is to love the art of writing. I love that. Chapter 1, Lost at Sea. Marcus Mordoom tightened his grip on the wheel and started out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried something more than salt spray as it whipped around his withered face. On this morning, the familiar howling voice of the wind seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice, a voice that spoke in a language that Mordoom could not understand. Not yet. All right. I loved it.
Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Wehrman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
I find it quite interesting. All right, let's look
It's
at
the case
our
file. The
case
reason we're here.
file.
It was left for us right here on the bar.
A rugged leather-bound folder. It was left here on the bar of the Stone Top Inn. Okay, this is Captain Magnus. A single handwritten letter and 2 photographs. For Detective Grimoire. Murder victim Captain Magnus Mortiga, 39 years old, that died young. Location Illusion Theatre. Mortiga submarine. Mortiga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open and the body was discovered. Mortiga was found alone, laying on his back with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. The illusion theatra is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown. However, I am informed that it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. Signed, Captain Seafoam, captain of the Mortiga submarine. All right.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where's anyone? Sally, what do you think?
She's snoozing
Great
away.
contribution.
All right.
It's a painting of a sea serpent. Wait, is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up.
You're welcome.
Someone's done a pretty half-hearted job of boarding up the windows. Maybe they left in a hurry. Fishing trips on board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor. Someone's done a pretty half-hearted. Maybe they left in a hurry.
Okay.
A wooden carving of a fish skeleton. If the windows weren't boarded up, you'd be able to see it from outside.
See if we can wake
It's
her
Sally.
up.
She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello? Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
Oh, poor Sally. All right. Let's head out. What is this?
A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Okay. All right. Here's the. What is this? I'm sorry.
Another abandoned building.
Mr.
Grips Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently, nothing.
Of course. All right.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is the source of the green light.
It's a submarine.
Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
Yep. Let's go. All right.
An old wooden boy with a face.
It looks so weird. Look at that. It's got seaweed all over it. It's chained to the deck of the Mortiga submarine. There's a faint green glow in its eyes.
This is where the green light was coming from.
Yeah.
I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a buoy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out and now it says Mortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Yeah, because Mortiga is the victim and Seafoam is the captain now.
An old rowing boat.
Or
what?
Or it only has one oar.
Oh!
I love the banter. Oh, that's a reflection. Okay, let's go on in.
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready, Sally?
Yep.
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
It was the wind.
Oh. Weird.
Or it's haunted.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
The parlor.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
Wow, it echoes in here.
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
No.
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Nice. There's a
I
note
think this
here.
door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well. You can't. It's locked.
Look through the window.
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here.
Why not?
The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine. Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Yes.
Why would they do that?
They're hiding from whatever.
It's a window into the control room.
Is there anyone in there?
I can't see.
I was thinking that was fingerprints, but he could be hiding from whoever killed Mordecai. Mordecai. Let's see. Assistant Delir.
I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink.
A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Sally.
I want to finish hearing that story. Alright, I guess we need to move on. Where's the crime scene?
Let's go to the crime scene before we do anything else. Let's go to the crime scene before we do anything.
Mess hall. Alright.
3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables.
That's a pufferfish light.
Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic. Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I just thought that would sound cool.
Alright, let's check
It's
this
a
out.
big metal statue of a serpent.
There is a cabinet built into it, but
Oh, sorry. Okay. Rotate the 4 dials into the correct arrangement. Okay. So is that 3? So I'm gonna have, which one rotates that? Do you rotate it? No. I want the 3 over there. Okay, that is what? How do I get the 3 over here? Okay, that's 3. This one is 9, and this one is 4. So I need this 4 right there. And you are 9. This is 5, and 5 is 10. So You're 4, and I need 3 over there. We'll leave. That 4 needs to stay there. Do you have... No, I want that 4 to stay there, so that has to stay there. So I need to move... I need a 3 over there. I need you to stay. That's 9. Okay. I need the 4 here. That's 5. Okay, that's 7. This is 10. I need a 5 and 4 here. Okay, that's 9.
Got it.
Alright.
Nice work.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
Brown glass bottle containing 3 varieties of tablets. Alright. Is there anything else in here?
A picture of a fish.
Delightful.
A little pot with a red crayon and a blue crayon.
You're not going to pick it up?
No?
$10 says this turns out to be an important clue.
You're on.
Alright. I don't think that had anything...
3 tables arranged into a Z.
It's actually more like an
Oh,
S.
maybe they...
Okay. Let's see. Over here. Illusion Theatra. Alright. The stool has fallen
The stool's
over.
been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool. I don't...
I would say the mess hall. Oh, wait, no. The inn.
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
Look at this.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
A small glass bottle found smashed on the floor in the Illusion Theatra. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. The small paper label is marked with a simple picture of a moon.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
It says Illusion Theatra. Title here. A hand-drawn poster taped to a pipe on the wall in the Illusion Theatra. For some reason, it was displayed upside down. Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass, unfathomable beyond anything I can imagine, inconceivable. I don't know what to believe anymore. Book tickets, Fortuna Hall, Silkworm on the Sea, Monday through Saturday, starts at 8 p.m. Okay, what's this one?
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
Kind of looks like a map. A ragged square of thick silk sailcloth found hanging on the wall in the illusion theatre. The stargazing girl.
Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
There's a hole here.
There's a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark. There's a drain along the back of the room.
It's actually not a drain. Not right now. It's closed up.
But the blood.
It's a little window. It looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
Alright.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
There's scratch marks in it. An ancient looking stone cauldron. It was found in the illusion theater in front of Mortiga's body. The glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and barnacles.
The case file
This
said it had
music is
never been
something
unlocked
else.
before.
Alright, let's look at the body.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with the cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon. No knife or anything.
Nothing.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something. But it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
Okay, he is a scary looking dude. Magnus Mortiga. Let me see. Unlocked, replaced, locked, killed, removed, and killed the person inside, and hid something inside in order to frame somebody else, and was killed by what was inside because someone told him to, and killed the person inside. Okay. Magnus Mortiga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside. We know this is probably what he's going to
Magnus
say.
Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
Okay, so we have scratch marks. What if it was some kind of sea creature? You have water in there, so it can survive. Yeah, the scratches.
The scratch marks.
Chapter 1, The Curse in the Cauldron. Continue. Alright, we got an achievement for that. Chapter 1. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if it has gills, it don't need air to breathe. So if you put water in there and a little sea creature in there that has like sharp claws, and when you open it, it could have wanted to escape or was ticked off. But that's my theory. What do you guys think? But who would have put it in there? Alright, so let's go back up to the top. Go here. Dream chamber. Alright. What in the world?
That guy is staring at us.
He sure is.
I think we'd better talk to him before we touch any of his stuff.
Fine.
No, I want to check everything out. He wants to talk to him.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Sifo.
Cynthia.
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
Alright. Tell us about yourself.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Yeah, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
Alright, what's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull
Right.
of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed
No.
you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
Wow. He's got the third eye on his forehead. That is so cool. Alright. The Mortuga
How come there's a
submarine.
room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Okay. So what were you
Last
doing?
dream before waking. A single phase. Non-lucid. Focus is soft but heavy. All is dark. The endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden buoy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death. And there
But
his
he was
body
just
lay
in that room.
in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Okay. Tell me about
How did
Magnus.
you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point.
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
Okay. I have it. I need to look around in here first before I ask him about clues.
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
Hell, just say they're blank. No one will know.
Nah. The moon
What's on
phase
those
is
wall
here.
charts?
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal band?
I mean, probably.
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred
Is
geometry.
that a
Oh,
heavy metal?
sorry.
Probably.
Okay, so let me see. What's this?
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside. It was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. You can shake it. Almost, it's like, could it be like a jellyfish or something in there? Kind of looks like a Pokemon. Wait, turn. Yeah. Alright. Anything
The
in
cabinet's
here?
full of scrolls.
Can't
but
think of an
they're
excuse.
too-
Hell, just say
Okay.
they're blank.
What's this?
It's a weird crystal orb,
It is the fog ball.
if you say so.
A strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside of it. Interesting. Is this key? And it's battery operated. Alright.
And it's a weird metal helmet.
It is the dream helmet.
Of course it is.
Do you fit the crystal ball in there? A peculiar piece of equipment found in Dr. Zephyr's dream chamber. A large brass funnel is attached to the top of a pair of leather goggles. Curiously, the goggles are fully opaque. You can't see anything while you're wearing them. Okay, what else?
A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. Okay. See, the moon one would be a crimson hue upon the label. Aerated with effervescence. Oh my goodness. I have no clue. Exhales a curious vapor. I would think this is this one. A gluttonous viscosity. That kind of looks like vapor as well. I mean, this one has an X on the label. There's two of them that has an X on the label. Drips fall with a hurried Candace. Don't know. Let's switch that. That does say X. A gluttonous viscosity. Maybe that would be that one. Drips fall with a hurried. Let's try it.
Nope.
6 bottles, each with a dropper and a cap on top of that dropper.
I guess each bottle has a specific cap that matches it. I guess that's wrong.
Some of the clues reference things that aren't immediately visible, so we might need to investigate the bottles a little more.
Oh, I wish they would tell me which one is correct. Okay, let me see. Okay. A crimson hue upon the label. Aerated with a fervescence. This is definitely not obvious for me. Nope.
That's not it.
Lifting the droppers allows you to see the drips, the vapors, and so on. From there, just keep swapping the caps until they're all in the right place.
I just want to check what, aerated with effervescence means.
Bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that.
Okay, so, alright. So that means bubbles. So I'm not really sure. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm not seeing the vapors. I mean, that looks like... Exhales vapors. Drips with a... Drips fall. Alright. Yeah, it's not visible to me. Okay, so you need to be on one that has vapors. I'm gonna put you here. Drips, falls. And exhales vapors. Let's switch you to.
That's not it.
Lifting the droppers allows you to see the drips, the vapors, and so on. From there, just keep swapping the caps until they're all in the right place.
I just want to check what...
Bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lifting from there, just bubbles.
I just... Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lifting from there, just bubbles.
I just... Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lifting from there, just bubbles.
I just... Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lifting the from there, just bubbles.
I just... Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift from there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that.
Alright. I do not see any difference at all whenever I remove those. None whatsoever. Okay.
That's not it.
Lifting from there, just bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not
Lifting from there, just bubbles.
right, yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
That's not it.
Lift there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that.
Okay, so.
That's not it.
Lift from there, just bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that. That's not it.
Lift from there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that.
Crimson hue on the label. Okay. And, arrow. That would be bubbles. They all look like bubbles. Oh. Oh. Now I understand. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So. That one does nothing. Alright, so. Aerated with a firmness. I'm going to say. That's like slow drops. And the one with the hurried was this one, wasn't it? That was still. That does have vapor, so I'm gonna say that the. Well, this one has vapor coming up out of it. Curious vapor. But that kind of drops fast. So, I kind of want to. Well, this one drops fast. So, I'm going to say that one is correct. So does that one. Okay. What was the eyes? Conspicuous. An X on the label. Huh. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this one right there. In the X on the label was the I. So I'm gonna change you to leave you there. And then what was this one? The hand, a gluttonous viscous. I want to say that's like the infinity. I'm gonna actually switch these two.
That's not it.
Lifting the droppers from there just keeps.
I just want to check what.
Bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that.
Okay. Gluttonous viscosity. A glue-like, sticky, or gummy consistency, where fluid or semi-fluid material offers high resistance to flow and exhibits a stretchy texture. It's like gummy, like sticky. Okay. Okay. I would say that one. Is that one a crimson hue? Okay. Exhales a curious vapor. Well, that is kinda, I don't know. Drips hurriedly. Bubbles.
That's not it.
Lift from there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that.
Alright. Oh my god. A crimson hue upon the label. That is crimson. And this one is sticking like glue. Okay. Aerated with a furtiveness. That would be bubbles. Okay, so when I say those are good, curious vapor. Alright. But then you have to have the X. Oh my god. Alright. Xfinity.
That's not it.
Lift from there, bubbles.
Right, yeah, I knew that.
Alright, I'm looking it up. Okay, the first bottle fizzes with effervescence. That would be this one, so that would be this arrow here. So I'm gonna put that down. Alright. The second bottle features a clear X mark on the label. That's what I thought. And that is the eye, so we're gonna switch these out. Okay. The third bottle carries a distinct red hue on the label. So the red hue, that would be the moon. Okay, so we've got that correct. Okay, now the fourth bottle feels thick and glutinous, so this one's correct. And then the fifth bottle gives a strange vapor. A curious vapor, so that one's correct now. And then that one would be the drips quickly, so I have the sun correct. And I have the hand correct. Okay.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Is anything going to happen?
It opened.
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Ooh, what's this?
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
A smaller booklet found on the bookcase in the dream chamber. Let's open it. Lillian's locket, his golden palm, the mermaid's tongue, silver snake's skull. Okay, let's read. Caretakers Collective, quarterly journal listings and inquiries. Lillian's locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. 9 ounces. Silver snake skull. The disembodied skull of the mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion, as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. 17 ounces. His golden palm. Made from an unknown material 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. 23 ounces. That's interesting. The mermaid's tongue. Said to facilitate communication with she who lies behind the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Name your price. Alright.
A dusty old cloth.
The 7 Secrets of
Onirology?
The 7 Secrets of Onirology by Edward Edmonton.
Alright, so. Let's see what's in here.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding.
They still can get in when you
I
land.
can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to.
Okay, what's this?
Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
Right. Alright, I think we've looked at everything. So let's talk to you about things that we have found. Caretaker's Journal.
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe. and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
How come the goggles are blacked out?
It is a weighted sleeping mask.
To induce REM sleep?
Correct.
What's REM sleep?
That's the kind of sleep where you dream.
Aha. So what's the big funnel on top?
It is an energy filter.
So it filters the dreams as they come out of your head?
The opposite.
It filters the dreams on their way into your head?
Correct.
Oh yeah, dreams are transmissions from another dimension. I forgot.
But what's the point of filtering them? What does it do?
To study the transmission, it is first necessary to change the format of the energy signature.
Oh, like when you change a WAV to an MP3.
This is a syntax with which I am not familiar.
Okay. Do you experiment on those aboard the submarine?
Where do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for some kind of magic trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed, it is a divining orb of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is naught but folly and nonsense.
Right. But I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling him that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll bite. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far, unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
Oh, wow.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder or the crime scene?
Right.
Well, then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
Wow. Okay.
Before we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Why couldn't he do it himself? He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut? And locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking. It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron.
Why would he need to keep it covered?
Either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit.
Interesting.
As
Illusion
good as they
poster.
were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper.
Interesting. The
Dr.
moon
Zephyr,
vial.
is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that'd belong to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally
Really?
non-committal.
Okay, the sun tablet.
Bottled sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board, is there?
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time.
Can you
How
tell
long
me
has this
about
been
this?
chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course.
Okay. And since he's into all
A
of
bit
this
of
stuff,
light
that's why I'm
reading,
asking him about all these
It's
things.
a book about a hex.
So I see, a charming pulp adventure by the looks of it.
Is it the same kind of hex that's in your hex bottle?
Let's see. No, they're quite different. The hex referred to here is merely an abstract form of curse that manifests, for the most part.
Sorry, did you just read the entire book?
Of course not. Just chapters 1 through 5.
just chapters 1 through 5.